course there were great moments, but honestly, 25. I'm over it. It's been hard, but I'm coming out. I'm turning a new page. I am going to be 26. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Cassie Paulsen Vlogs. You are watching this on my 26th birthday, the actual day, August 17th. I am now 26. Thank God. 25 was the worst age. I hated it. Lots of bad stuff happened to me. Lots of change happened that wasn't necessarily bad. It's been a long year, as you'll know if you've been watching along, but it's time for a reset. Last year I filmed a little birthday reset video and it was honestly such just like a lovely vibe video. I feel like my birthday feels so much more like a year reset than the new year does. My birthday's in August. It's the summertime. We've like completed a full cycle of life, death, rebirth of spring, and now summer I feel like is just the perfect time to reflect and prepare for a new year, new energy, new dreams, new goals, new intentions. That's what we're gonna be doing this weekend. If you're new, I'm Cassie. I live in New York City. I'm a barista by day, and I just vlog about life, making the most of it, finding a moment of joy in every day, and romanticizing the little magical moments, because that's what life is made of. That's all we can do in this crazy world. I have a few things I want to do in this reset. I want to do a little vision boarding, but we are going to kick things off by doing my roots. Tonight, my roommate and I are going to do bleach round 1. Tomorrow, we're going to do round 2 and tone. By the end of the video, I'm going to be looking great. My laundry will hopefully be done. I'll have some new vision boarding, photos, energy, inspiration, and I'm gonna be ready for the year ahead. I'm excited for 26. I feel like the numbers 2 and 6 are fortuitous to me. 8 is my favorite number. It's my birth month, August 8. And my birthday is the 17th, which 1 plus 7 is 8, and 2 plus 6 is 8, so 26. I don't know, I just feel like it's all adding up. Numerology, astrology, like it's just all, 8 is a power number for Leos, which is me. I just feel like this is gonna be a good year. Enter Melanie, my hairdresser and bestie, who has supported me through this awful year and now is going to assist me in resetting. The light in here is flickering, I don't know if you can tell, and we're going to get me back to being blonde. Don't look at the back of my head. Let's do it. Good morning, everyone. I come to you with a really fabulous product. Usually I do a second bleach, but I actually think Mel and I are just gonna tone later today. It lifted so well. I never know why that happens sometimes and not others, but I'm not complaining. It looks great. I might also have Mel trim my hair, just a teeny tiny amount. I haven't gotten a salon haircut since December of 2022, so it's been like a year and a half, but I've just been having Melanie like cut in a straight line basically, and I have this layer of literal new growth. This hair was all just like baby hair a couple years ago, and now I don't know what happened. I just like have a new layer of hair. It looks like I have like a cute little shag haircut, but actually I just got new hair for some reason. It's 11:30 on Sunday. I just spent the morning doing a little prep. I went and found all my pictures for vision boarding, did my meditation, did a little movement, had some breakfast, just wrote a letter. Now I'm ready to run my errands. I have a few things that I need to go out and do and get. First, I need to go by the post office and mail said letter. I need to go to FedEx to print out all of the pictures that I got ready for the vision board so that we can come back and craft that. And I need to go to Target because I ran out of shampoo last night, so I need to get shampoo. I think also I need face soap, and I'm gonna buy some eggs. We're gonna vision board, also review the 25 stuff and see how that went, chat about my year being 25 a little bit. Mel's gonna do my roots later. I'm gonna do my laundry, I think. I'm gonna hard boil some eggs. That has more to do with this week than the 26 experience, but that's the plan. Right now I'm just gonna put on a little bit of makeup. I also think just because I love running errands while holding a little beverage, and then I'm gonna go get myself like a Starbucks refresher thing. I don't want to have more caffeine. I already had some green tea this morning. A little like their coconut milk refreshers could be delicious. We're going Starbucks. We're going post office. We're going FedEx. We're going Target. Let's hit New York City. Sometimes when I'm walking through the city, if I'm in a good mood,
I'll decide maybe I should smile at people today. You know, spread a little positivity and good cheer through the world. Inevitably, a man sees it as an invitation to say, looking good. And so the sunglasses are going back on and my New Yorker face is back in place, protecting me from men. Cheers.
Okay, I got the things I needed and a couple things I didn't, because that's how it goes. Eggs are secured. Face soap. I got a little sample of this when I went to the dermatologist recently and I really liked it, so I got it. More shampoo. This is the shampoo I have used for 9 years and I love it. It smells good. I always get compliments that my hair is soft and it's great for colored hair too. And the things that I got that I didn't need, these tiny colored hair ties. And I got this bento box thing. It was only $3 and I've been packing a lunch for work a lot because I am always hungry. I don't love plastic Tupperware stuff, but it's cute. And it was only $3. I'm gonna eat lunch and then we're gonna get vision boarding. I picked up my pictures, so we're gonna have a little craft time together. Yay! Hello everyone, my vision board has been crafted. Before we get into a new year, we gotta talk 25. So listen, ordinarily I feel like this would be the right time to pull out last year's vision board, go through it, see what things I feel came true, see what things don't resonate with me anymore. But I've had a long year. About a month ago, my partner of 3 years broke up with me. There was a lot of relationship adjacent stuff on my vision board, so you better believe that very night I ripped that shit down and threw it in the trash. So I don't have the 25 vision board anymore. I can totally talk through what this year was like for me. Now that I am over a little halfway through my 20s, I can safely consolidate the experience of being in your early 20s as unpeeling the layers. I truly do feel as though my prefrontal cortex has solidified over the last 3 years of my life. Starting at age 23, I feel like I literally had like a mind explosion opening start to occur. Part of this certainly coincided with COVID happening. We had a lot of political and social change going on, and I moved to New York City. All things that will open up your worldview, open up your mindset, and teach you about yourself and about the world. As I have continued to learn and grow over the last 3 years, I think that process just gets more and more distilled, and I almost have like a higher level of consciousness where I am myself and I am operating on a day-to-day basis, but I also can tap into this like visibility of like how my life is unfolding and how my choices and my experiences have led me to where I am. And of course, all of this is still also a huge mystery. Like, it's not like I can sit down and be like, this is exactly why everything has happened. This is exactly why I am who I am. This is exactly who I am. I don't know any of that stuff. I feel like more and more pieces of the puzzle have solidified and clicked into place. And I also feel so much more free to be me. That's speaking to, I would say, the last 3 years as a whole. But this year, the age 25 for me was facing a lot of the yucky parts of my internal workings. I really immediately, right off the bat, starting literally on my 25th birthday, had this huge event occur that caused me to unpack a lot of envy, jealousy, anger, patterns of female comparison that had started when I was a teenager that I was aware of, but not so presently. Like, I didn't think it was still something that was deep within my wiring, impacting me on a day-to-day basis. and I realized it was. I had another layer of hating to see that within myself. So not only was I experiencing these kind of yucky feelings of jealousy and envy and everything that comes with that, just like insecurity, but I also have this other layer that is judging myself for feeling those things, which makes the entire process worse. And I feel like the year of being 25 was me telling that voice to shut the fuck up, because I am doing my best. Throughout this entire health journey that I've had, healing my back pain, dealing with all these a slew of other health things I've talked about in my videos, you've seen, just had a lot of self-judgment that made it really hard to care for myself. And when I was able to kind of breathe through and remove that voice of judgment, those are the times when I'm able to have more energy to do the thing. I think sometimes it feels like if we should on ourselves and say, well, you should be doing this, you should be doing this, how else will I get anything done if I don't have that inner voice telling me what to do? But it's like, no. You're expending so much energy shoulding on yourself and shitting on yourself, hating yourself for all the things you're not doing. If you just say, this is the energy I have today, this is who I am today, this is what I need today, how can I approach this? It frees up a lot of brain space. Those times when I'm able to do that, it's not an all the time thing, are the times when I feel like I'm my best self, I have the most energy, I'm caring for myself. By no means is that something that I have mastered in this year. I feel as though that is like a lifelong practice. You never know what situations will present themselves. You never know how your life will change. A month ago, I went through a breakup with someone I had been with for over 3 years. That's a major life change. And though emotionally I'm feeling okay about it all, that changed my life. That changed a huge aspect of my life. I am entering 26 as a single bisexual woman in New York City. That's gonna change how I show up in the world. I feel like that is a distilled what 25 was. Whereas 24, I felt like I created a lot of stuff. I really dug down and started things and forged friendships. 25, I maintained a lot of that, but I also had this whole inner landscape going down. Also during 25, I got promoted at work, so I started making a lot more money than I had before, which has been great. I'd still like to make a lot more than I do. And my job is tiring me and I do want a new job, but thinking about how I felt when I was turning 25, I'm so grateful for the financial abundance that I have been able to step into, that if I had the same position that I had before through this whole year, I would not have been able to afford my vacation or all my fucking doctor bills, any of those lifestyle things that had to happen this year. I also got monetized on YouTube during this year, which was a goal that I started working towards at the beginning of 2020. What year is it? It's 2024, right? At the beginning of 2023, I started working on my YouTube channel, and being monetized was a huge goal of mine. And I got monetized on Christmas Day, shortly into turning 25. I don't make a lot of money from YouTube. I think I've made less than $200 in the last 8 months, but that was a huge goal. And I've seen growth and I'm still growing. YouTube is a huge goal and passion of mine, and something that I hope I can make a career. I have continued to take steps, I've continued to grow, and I'm still here. I think those are the big things I wanted to touch on in 25. My life doesn't visibly, other than the relationship thing, look that much maybe different. My mindset is really different entering 26. I think in a really positive way. I've had a lot of really fucking hard. I have journaled a lot this year. I have cried more than maybe I have in any one distilled year of my life. I think I've purged a lot and processed a lot. Of course, as I said, I'm no finished product, but I've made a lot of positive growth, and I'm entering 26 I think with a really solid mindset that it is setting me up for just continuing on the path. And a path that I am proud of. That is what is important. That's 25, everyone. I'm about to turn 26 years old. I feel so young in the grand scheme of the world. My life goal is to be 103 so that I can say I have lived in 3 different centuries. I was born in 1998, so the year I turn 103 will be the year I become a tri-centurion. 103 is what we're aiming for, and when I think about my life in that context, 26 is so young. Like I honestly could cry thinking about it. Just like my 103-year-old self, thinking back on my early 20s in New York City. My life is really beautiful, and I make these vlogs as a way to experience that nostalgia and joy and wonder about life every day. So that's really cool. But yeah, I'm so young. I don't know anything. I don't know where my life is going. That really scares me sometimes, but sometimes it also really excites me. So I'm trying to lean into the excitement as birthday rolls around. And let's look at my vision boards. I really am in love with them. So I always go for a 3-panel vision board. I usually do them portrait, but this year I did landscape. Cassie's vision boarding tips 101. You have to go on Pinterest, look up the things you want, and type the word aesthetic. So healthy aesthetic, baking aesthetic, friends in the city aesthetic. And this is how you will get cute pictures. And you just need to find the ones that you resonate with, that you feel an energy towards, that feels like where you're trying to be. I really try and integrate my vision boards, so it's not like I have a career one, I have a friendship one, I have a blah, blah, blah. Like, I want to have the feeling of an integrated, enriched life. So I try and combine the arrangements of those things, but you will see I do kind of carry through some themes, and the overall vibe is peaceful, magical, growth, creation, romance. Romance, I think, as I have gone about this, is my top word for 26. I'm a very romantic person, not just in the sense of like when I'm in a relationship. My approach to life, I think, is very romantic. I love things to be beautiful. I love things to feel vibrant and rich, and like I love to eat good food and wear comfy clothes, and New York City is such a romantic place to be, even when it's not like pretty. It's like there's feeling and energy and story. That's the vibe. That's the vibe for 26. I have been going through a lot. I've been suffering a lot. I have dug deep into my consciousness and peeled out some things that were rotting inside me, and now I'm ready to get romantic with it. Start with my middle panel. We've got 26 in the middle. We have the words time to build my empire. Themes throughout, you will see opulence, friendship. We've got a girl eating pizza because I really don't want to have any food sensitivities. This is a journey I've been on. This little chat bubble that says I love who I am in New York is so darling and just like romantic. I love New York City. It really, it enriches your personality the longer you live here, and I've lived here almost 3 years now, which is crazy. And then we have a little cake that says happy 10K. So I am manifesting career growth, YouTube wise, wealth, and romance. Just like enjoying time with friends, enjoying time in the city, enjoying time in life. And then I've gone and done a little doodling to fill the blank spaces, which isn't something I always do, but I'm just trying to be artistic and romantic and creative. Let's next move to this one, which I think is gonna go above this one. We have this sort of romantic, peaceful, serene vibe. I'm gonna start dating this year. I am not seeking men. If a man stumbles into my path, I'm open, but I'm certainly not seeking to date another man. Let's get into it. I've never dated women before. I realized that I was a bisexual woman during COVID when I was in a committed relationship with a man. I had kind of a trying gay experience. Then I started dating my partner that I just broke up with. So it's kind of been a weird journey for me with the sexuality thing. I'm feeling kind of excited to just see what happens. And I think women and femininity is inherently like a very romantic, and women are just awesome. So that's the vibe. You see some girlies who are just having a good time. You see some date night vibes, because I just want to have some fun and see what interesting people I can get to know. You will also see some nature themes, some like yoga meditation vibes, just like inner peace is something that I really am focusing on cultivating. And then I have this little sticky note picture that says, I can achieve my wildest creative dreams going slow and resting often, which living in New York City, I think is a very essential reminder. Rest is something that I've been giving myself a lot more lately, and I've been feeling a lot better, and my channel has been growing pretty well during it. Just keeping that around as a little reminder. We've got sensuality, romance, inner peace in this panel. And I want to move to the Upper West Side. Panel number 3, we've got some more YouTube kind of themes in this one. Girly, fun stuff. How I'm gonna spend my time. We've got a girl painting. I want to bake more this year. I love baking. It's just something I haven't really prioritized. I also have a small kitchen, but I can make it work. And it's something, especially as the fall and winter comes, I was like, what will make me feel better about the fall and winter coming? If I have a priority to bake, I think that'll make it more fun. We've got this YouTube plaque that I added my name to. It says presented to Cassie Paulsen Vlogs, and this little thing that says rich off content. And yeah, just generally like editing, girls hanging out, an Upper West Side apartment, some more nature. And there you have it, folks. That is the vision board. I'm so excited to hang it up. I'll insert a clip of what it looks like once I hang it up, but I'm feeling really inspired and really honestly proud of myself for surviving being 25. This was the hardest year I have spent in a really long time. All the adulting stuff really felt like it hit this year in a scary way at times and in a way that I didn't like. I didn't really like existing for a lot of the year. I'm excited to maybe enjoy existing for most of this coming year. We never know what life is going to bring, but that's the intention that I'm going into it with, and I think I've been doing things to care for myself that make this way more possible. Last year I set a couple goals. I literally just did 4. This year I honestly don't think I'm going to. The goals last year, I can pull them up. Exercise consistently and melt back pain. I've had a whole journey with that, and though I'm not like 100% happy, healthy body, I really have worked so hard and come to a really good like equilibrium with it, I think. So this happened. I have dabbled in a new art form or craft. I kind of started embroidery this year, didn't really commit to it. I've been watercoloring a lot more and just really wanting to sort of deepen that practice. I was very creative this year, and with my videos too. I feel like my videos have gotten much more me. My personality has come out in them more. It's really exciting and fun for me as a filmer and editor and just creator. Monetize my YouTube videos and start earning through brand deals. No brand deals yet, but I did get monetized, so that's exciting. And then my last goal was to make $4,000 or more per month. I definitely make less than that, but I don't think I really want to make any goals for 26. So much can happen that can just really change who you are and change your priorities. I do my monthly reset videos where I set goals every month, which I think is a much more productive use of goal setting for me. A year is just at the same time so much time, but also goes by so fast that it's really hard to know what you can accomplish in a year. And I think a goal can almost sometimes be limiting. What if I make way more than $4,000 per month, but $4,000 for some reason is like a number that I'm trapping myself with it? I've kept a lot of these goals a little ambiguous. I have happy 10K just because I needed a number on a picture, and the great manifestation tagline is all this and more. All this and more for me at age 26. I am turning 26. I get a whole new year of life and adventures, friendship, love, growth, change, emotion. There's so much to be grateful for. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying tuned for hopefully another great year, or a great year since this last year was. Of course there were great moments, but honestly, fuck 25. I'm over it. It's been hard, but I'm coming out. I'm turning a new page. I am going to be 26. Please go do something that makes you happy today. You deserve it, and see you again soon. When I see you next, I will actually be 26. I mean, you're watching this when I, Cassie the person, is 26, but you know how time works. Or you know how we think time works. We don't have to get into that. I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye.